Hey, if you've been researching real estate around Knoxville, you've almost certainly heard of West Knoxville, places like Farragut, Hardin Valley, and Cedar Bluff. But here's what happens to a lot of buyers. You start looking at West Knoxville and you quickly realize either the lot sizes are smaller than you wanted, the HOAs are tighter than you prefer, or the prices have pushed way past your budget. So the natural next question is, what's just past West Knoxville? I'm Mike Durham, broker and owner of Keo Homes right here in Knoxville. And today we're looking at the areas sitting directly west and southwest of West Knoxville that are still within a 30 to 40-minute drive of the city. We're going to cover Lenoir City, Loudon, Oak Ridge, Kingston, and Greenback. And if you like these videos and want to see more information about our area, make sure to hit that subscribe button to get the latest Knoxville videos. So just like West Knoxville, these areas are completely different from one another. Lumping them together is going to lead to a lot of confusion. My goal today is to give you a clear, objective overview of who each area is best for, what type of housing you'll find, and most importantly, the trade offs you'll make choosing one over the other. Let's start with the immediate neighbor to Farragut, Lenoir City. So, Lenoir City sits right across the county line in Loudon County, immediately west of Farragut. Because of that location, it's usually the very first place people look when they want to stay close to West Knoxville's amenities without paying Knox County property taxes and high HOA fees. Lenoir City attracts buyers who want convenience to Turkey Creek, access to the lakes, specifically Fort Loudon and Tellico, and a slightly more relaxed place and pace than Farragut. You're going to find a real mix of housing here. Established lakefront homes, brand new planned community subdivisions pushing out from the Knox County line, and modest older homes near the historic downtown core. The main draw here is going to be convenience and lower taxes. You can live in parts of Lenoir City and be at Turkey Creek within 10 to 12 minutes. You get access to the water, easy interstate access via I-40 and I-75, and Loudoun County's lower tax rates compared to Knox County. One of the trade-offs is going to be growth and identity. Lenoir City is experiencing massive growth along the US 321 and Highway 11 corridors. Commercial development is booming, which means traffic on 321 can get heavily backed up during rush hours. Additionally, it lacks the single, unified, planned subdivision look of master plan communities in Farragut. It's a mixture of old industrial roots, rapid new growth, and quiet lake pockets. This area is going to be best for buyers who want to stay close to Knoxville or West Knoxville for the amenities and the hospitals, but you prefer lower property taxes or want lake proximity without paying downtown water prices in Knoxville. By the way, if you want a complete breakdown of all these neighborhoods, including school ratings, median price, and local utilities, I put together a free East Tennessee relocation guide. Text or call me at the info on the screen and I'll get that right to you. We've helped hundreds of families make a move right here in East Tennessee, and we'd love to help you. Let's go to Oak Ridge next. It's going to be slightly north and west of Knoxville. Located primarily in Anderson County, Oak Ridge sits just over the ridge from Hardin Valley, making it a very short commute into West Knoxville via Pellissippi Parkway. Oak Ridge has a completely unique identity. Known as the Secret City due to its World War II Manhattan Project origins, it attracts engineers, scientists, medical professionals, and families who prioritize a structured community with strong public schools. Housing in Oak Ridge is very distinct. You'll see original 1940 alphabet homes built by the government during the war, mid-century ranches, established neighborhood developments, and a newer master plan community along the Clinch River. A main draw of Oak Ridge, besides its locations to plants and laboratories, Oak Ridge has its own independent city school system, which is highly regarded in the state. It boasts incredible public parks, over 120 miles of greenway, world-class rowing on Milton Hill Lake, and a very low crime rate. Plus, home prices here often give you more square footage for your dollar than nearby Hardin Valley. The trade-off is going to be house age and city tax structure. A significant portion of the housing stock is 50 to 80 years old, meaning many homes require updates or maintenance. So we're going to check on that before you buy one there. Additionally, Oak Ridge has its own city property tax on top of Anderson County taxes, which catches some out-of-state buyers off guard. It's still going to be probably lower than wherever you're coming from because we have lower tax rates here compared to the rest of the country. It's best for people that are looking for excellent school systems, a strong sense of community history, outdoor greenway access, and a fast commute to West Knoxville or Oak Ridge National Laboratory. Next, let's go to Loudon and Tellico Village. If you drive about 10 to 15 minutes further south past Lenoir City, you land in Loudon and the surrounding Tellico Lake region. This area sits right at the outer edge of our 30-minute drive radius to West Knoxville. Loudon County splits into two distinct fields here. Historic downtown Loudon, with its classic small town square along the Tennessee River, and massive master planned lake and golf communities like Tellico Village and Wind River. This area heavily attracts retirees, active adults, boaters, and buyers looking for upscale homes with mountain and water views. Housing ranges from historic homes near downtown Loudon to custom lakefront estates and low maintenance golf community homes. The main draw here is going to be lifestyle and scenery. If your ideal East Tennessee lifestyle involves golf, boating, mountain views, quiet surroundings, this is where you want to be. Tellico Lake is renowned for clean water and picturesque scenery, and the communities here offer extensive amenities like clubhouses, fitness centers, and marina slips. The trade-off is going to be distance and everyday convenience. While you are roughly 25 to 30 minutes from West Knoxville, you're farther away from major hospital hubs, specialized shopping, and the main airport, McGee-Tyson Airport. You're going to do more planning for your daily errands and driving into Knoxville for dinner or events because it becomes a deliberate trip rather than a quick run down the street. This area is going to be best for relocation buyers, retirees, boaters, golfers, anybody who wants an active resort-style community and doesn't mind trading a few extra minutes of drive time for land, lake access, and tranquility. By the way, if you're planning a trip to East Tennessee to tour these areas in person, don't try to navigate all these county lines and neighborhood trade-offs on your own. Shoot me a text, give me a call, or send me an email. My direct contact is right in the description below. I'd be happy to help you map out a custom neighborhood drive based on your specific commute, budget, and lifestyle priorities. I'd love to help you out. Now let's head straight west down Interstate 40 into Roane County. And about the 25 to 30 minute mark from West Knoxville, you reach Kingston. Kingston sits directly along the shores of Watts Bar Lake. It's a smaller, historic town that hasn't seen the intense suburban development pressure that Knoxville or Loudon counties have experienced over the last 5 to 10 years. Because of that, Kingston retains a genuine, unhurried East Tennessee small town feel. Housing here consists primarily of single-family homes on larger lots, older established neighborhoods, small farm acreage, and waterfront properties along the lake inlets. The main draw here is waterfront affordability and a slower pace. Compared to lakefront properties closer to Knox County, Kingston offers significantly more affordable homes to Watts Bar Lake. It's quiet, traffic is minimal, and the community is very tightly knit. The trade-off here is going to be limited commercial amenities and older housing. Kingston does not have major shopping complexes or large commercial centers. For major grocery runs, specialized medical care, or big box stores, you're going to be driving about 20-25 minutes back to Lenoir City or West Knoxville. New construction is also less common here compared to Hardin Valley, West Knoxville, Lenoir City. This area is going to be best for buyers who want true small town quiet, affordable lake access, or a bit more land while still maintaining an easy 30-minute interstate shot back into Knoxville. Finally, let's talk about Greenback. Greenback sits southwest of Knoxville, tucked between Lenoir City and Maryville. While parts of Greenback push towards the 40-minute commute mark, depending on where you're commuting in Knoxville, it deserves a mention for one specific reason: land. If you've been searching West Knoxville hoping to find 2, 5, or 10 acres with rolling hills and mountain views, you probably noticed A, it's not available, and if it is available, you're over $1 million plus. Greenback is where buyers go when they want rural living while keeping West Knoxville within a reasonable reach. The main draw here is going to be acreage, privacy, and scenic views. You're going to find working farms, custom barn doors or barn dominiums, unrestricted lands, and quiet country roads framed by the Great Smoky Mountains. The trade-off here is going to be rural infrastructure. You won't have suburban conveniences right around the corner. Many properties rely on septic systems, some rely on well water or other localized rural internet options. Shopping trips require planning. It's best for buyers whose primary goal is privacy, land, space for horses and workshops, and a quiet rural atmosphere without being completely isolated from the city. So to wrap it all up, zooming out past West Knoxville gives you options that simply don't exist inside the county line, the Knox County line, at the same price point right now. Here's the easiest way to kind of framework those areas. If you want convenience to Turkey Creek and lower taxes, Lenoir City is your top candidate. If you prioritize top-tier public schools, greenways, and town history, look closely at Oak Ridge. If you want a lake and golf resort lifestyle, you're going to be looking at Loudon and Tellico Village. If you want affordable waterfront living in a quiet town without too big of a commute to Knoxville, it's going to be Kingston. And if your primary goal is land, privacy, and space, Greenback is going to make the most sense for you. Just like with West Knoxville, most buyers don't start by picking out a home. They pick the area that fits their everyday lifestyle, commute tolerance, and priorities, and then find the house inside that pocket. When you're ready to find your dream East Tennessee home or farm, call or text my team. We're experts at that and would love to help you. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more Knoxville news and area tours like this. See you in the next video.